Hi, I'm Nathan Oakley and this is video log number 19. I've been doing some research on Top Gear. I love Top Gear. I think like QI or Have I Got News For You, it's an institution here in the UK and worldwide it would seem. Now, whilst looking at Top Gear for a very specific reason, curvature, Top Gear mentioned on two separate occasions that roads they were travelling on, one was a bridge and the other was a very long straight piece of tarmac that had to incorporate the curvature of the earth in order for them to test the Bugatti Veyron. I think it was a super sport. But in either case, while I was doing this searching, I don't know if it's because it's my recommendations on YouTube, but I came across James May's show BritLab. Now, I have watched this many times in the past. It's a bit like Minute Physics in the respect that it's lots of cartoons, it's easy to take in, and it's nicely edited, nicely paced. This occasion was interesting to me because I was staring out of my window at the beautiful sky, and I'm colourblind. So I look at colours in a very different way to most people. I'm red-green colourblind. This means pink is pretty much non-existent for me unless it's some fluorescent, bright, glowing pink. But on the whole, I see things in a totally different way to everyone else. I have no way of quantifying this on the whole. I can only give anecdotal evidence from other examples that people have corrected me on. But I can't see through your eyes, you can't see through mine. And with the sky, I just see it as blue. It's beautiful, it's a lovely deep colour, it never changes. And we have an explanation from James May where the light from our very distant 93 million miles away sun comes through our atmosphere and the molecules are excited by the blue rays. If I'm not understanding this correctly, I'm sure the commenters will set me straight. But, you know, I'll put it down to my ignorance through colour blindness. That'll be my get out. But yeah, that's the explanation. I'll play a bit of the clip so you can hear how James May explains it.
It's then that the colours start to separate, with some getting knocked about more than others, an effect known as Rayleigh scattering. The shorter the colour's wavelength, the more it gets bounced around, and blue light is at the short end of the spectrum. This means that when it hits the atmosphere, the air molecules scatter the blue light everywhere, while other colours pass straight through with barely a scratch. So blue appears to be coming from all over the sky as it makes its way to your eyes.
So, hopefully I'm not being stupid. I understand his explanation. The blue light gets scattered and then it means that once it's scattered and finally makes its way to our eyes, we see it as coming from everywhere. And the other lights, the other colours of the spectrum come straight through our atmosphere. I think that's what he's explaining to me. Now, as a flat earther, I don't believe that the sun is a vast distance away and coming through our atmosphere. I think it's inside our atmosphere. Some people would call that being inside a dome. I don't know, I can only speculate. Math Powerland would say that we have an infinite plane. Other people would say we have lots of different puddles, possibly with lots of other suns. Frankly, I have absolutely no idea which one's correct, and until someone goes to the edge or through Antarctica, as Math Powerland is trying to, we won't have answers to these questions. But knowing or not knowing, having a very good indication that the sun is very close, we can throw away these old explanations for things like why is the sky blue? I'd love to know why the sky is blue. It's one of the first questions I can ever remember asking as a very small child. So it would be nice to have an explanation for this. Now, if we're going to have lots of repetition of what James May has explained in the comments, this will be a pointless video. But I'm hoping I can light a fire under somebody to think, let's get a better explanation. As I've explained, this is one of those things, no matter how hard I ever try to figure it out, being colourblind, I'm going to get nowhere. Hopefully someone will take pity and help me find an explanation for why is the sky blue. The simplest question out there, or so we're led to believe. I've been Nathan Oakley. I'll see you in the next one.